Lana Scott, welcome back to the Lighthouse, guys. So, guys, I was already done recording for today. I've already done 2 readings today that are going to be posted within the next 2 days. I've got one trying to post now. And all of a sudden, they started showing me all these portals. I was like in the middle of something else, and all of a sudden, all these portals started just like going through my head. And I'm like, what? So I stopped because sometimes they just throw messages at me. I get messages all the time, okay? But so I grabbed at the portal deck and just started seeing what cards fill out. And we've got Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirth by light. Like it feels like something comes in like a lightning bolt. I've been picking up on lightning bolt energy for the past 2 days. And then we've got sword of light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Like somebody going through some kind of an aha moment or having some kind of a something just suddenly comes through. You wake up one morning and you've figured out something in your sleep or on the astral level or with your psychic abilities, and all of a sudden you get all this really fast-paced energy cutting and burning away anything that doesn't suit anymore, and I'm hearing lit up by the flame. Okay, take that how that feels to you. Okay. I wasn't done shuffling the cards, and I thought maybe I should record this, because sometimes when I get little messages, I don't know, I sometimes just, I start into them seeing if, just what they've got to say, and if they're for me or not, and look, all those cards just flipped out. What's on the bottom? I just got this one earlier. Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Okay. And then stars aligned, remembering home, soul family, soul star activation. This is really too much to take. The divine matrix, interconnectus, synchronicity, God incidences. So I feel like somebody's third eye is going to open up. This is like a mini message, I guess. A third eye opening up and some kind of message coming in. And then temple of truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. And maybe you say something or hear someone else say something that lights you up in some kind of way. Ancestor realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. Now, I got a message like that the other day, but it feels like a bunch of portals coming through. And look, right on the bottom, guys, third eye activation. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. When they start giving me messages sometimes. So this feels like everything that the cards that I just had, guys, this feels like your third eye opens wide up and you start seeing something on I don't want to say a different plane of existence, but you start seeing energy in a different way, it feels like. And it feels like a couple of you even have a couple of people, maybe some people, it feels like somebody maybe laughs at you or something like that. And you're like, nah, I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm feeling. I know what I'm picking up. Okay? So take that how that comes in for you. So, and I feel like your ancestors are there. Let me lay these cards out for you. Temple of Truth. And you start speaking because you see something. And maybe you even start finding your soul tribe in a way that you never did before. And we got that soul star activation. This feels like this is over the next couple of months. And what was the next one? The star gathering. So guys, see, we've got all these little portals here. So something's opening up for somebody in such a way that it feels like you're not going to live your life the same way. And it's going to take you a while to integrate all those energies. Let me just pull a couple of runes to see what the runes have to say. This is just going to be a little short. See, it feels like a doorway. And then it feels like all these gates open up. Do you see what I'm saying? Just all these, there's a doorway. And now, third eye activation is a doorway and a gateway entwined. So you might be having just a bunch of energy come in at once that you're just trying to make some sense out of. Okay. But they just started showing me all these portals and doorways. I was in the middle of something else. Let me see what we got for you on the runes. What do you want to tell them on the runes? Is there any messages you want to give them? No longer a mystery. Somebody's coming into their power, bringing lots of joy in a way that you haven't felt before because you're coming into your power. Someone's coming into their power over the next couple of months, and you're not going to see things. You're going to have a lot of movement. This feels like someone that's been stuck for a while, trying to figure some things out, and all of a sudden, something happens, and you just get activated. Okay? And you cut away anything that doesn't make any sense anymore. This feels like you're on fire. Okay? Take that how that comes in. Somebody just gets lit up from the inside to the outside. Oh, this one jumped right into my hand. What is this? Signs and synchronicities. Okay? Signs and synchronicities. Hearing and feeling the answers that you've been looking for. Microchism to macrochism. A leader in the making, I'm hearing. Wow. Wow. Okay. What else? Let me move this over here, guys. What else? Leader in the making. Somebody who's... This feels like somebody that's into the starseed energy or into, well, there's the matrix here too, and your soul energy here. This feels like somebody suddenly is having something in their ancestral line. This feels like somebody that's suddenly gets all kind of things coming in that maybe you didn't know about in your family history. Then we've got reverse strength, like somebody didn't tell you that you had these gifts in your family, and all of a sudden your third eye becomes activated, and all of a sudden you're being led somewhere you did not anticipate, and you're turning the wheel yourself, because all this stuff comes in for you through these portals. Okay? I'm picking up on crown chakra energy, heart energy, and then somebody going to a different land or a different place to search for some kind of truth. Looking for the sword of light, sword of truth. Internal wisdom. Everything internal going to the external. Making sense of things that didn't make sense before. Being completely activated. Somebody did not expect this to happen, and over the period of the next 3 to 4 months, you come to understand, like maybe you meet some people that you didn't meet before because we've got the matrix here. Or maybe we've got synchronicity too. Interconnectedness. Maybe some other people in your family also, because the ancestors are here, you find out that and it's in the hands of fate. So this feels like your ancestors are, again, this is another message where it feels like the ancestors are just quietly sitting back and they're watching this unfold as you go forward into the future. And they always knew it was going to happen. And it feels like this is also in your DNA. Okay? This feels like DNA strands to me today. And it feels like in the web of, it feels like this is a web of some sort but it's not like a spider web where it's going to catch and hold you, but it's where you're going to see where you're interconnected with some other people, other energies. Maybe see some of your gifts. Some of you, I feel like, okay, does this sound weird? I feel like some of you are going to start seeing different kinds of light energy in a different way. See this up here? This feels like some kind of light energy that you're going to be working with. Okay? Gateway, leaving the past behind. This feels like somebody that totally goes from one place and then all of a sudden goes somewhere else. They're being led and called somewhere else. Rather that's through your dreams. Rather that's physically moving from one locale to another, from meeting a new group to suddenly making sense, or suddenly finding that there's people in your family that haven't told you about certain gifts because it was taboo in some sort of way. Process, the breakthrough of the process of self-change. Okay, so going from it being a mystery to, guys, this feels like some very fast-moving energy that somebody is not expecting over the next 3 to 4 months. Take that how that comes in for you. Forward, groundbreaking, I'm hearing. Groundbreaking energy. Light seer energy. I don't know what that means. I know there's a light seer deck, but I don't know. Maybe a light worker that has amazing abilities they didn't know that they had. Take it how it comes in, guys. Take that how it comes in for you. Okay. Let me pull a couple of these starseed cards. This feels like somebody's not expecting this at all. And when you either question family or you start looking up what you're feeling, seeing, I still feel like it's maybe you start work on some kind of light energies. Not just necessarily light codes. Someone's been talking to me about the light codes, but you start actually literally seeing energy different. Maybe when you look up to the stars, you see different light patterns in everybody. Like, you look and say, hey, see that star? It looks red to me. And someone says, well, it looks white to me. And you're like, no, it's not. It's red. You know what I'm saying? You see light frequencies in a different way. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this feels like somebody that also has some ideas of what your perspective is different than somebody else's, okay? And however it comes in for you is something that's different than other people that you know, and it makes you feel really different. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, surety, trust. So this feels like you somehow find other members of your soul tribe where you didn't expect to find any. And again, we got these two birds here. Guys, this feels like very fast-moving energy over the next couple of months. Maybe even on in your dream state, you're connecting with some kind of... because we got two different... We got two of the same birds here, it feels like to me. Very fast soul... Just very fast energy. Again, these lights in the background make me think that you see some kind of light that nobody else can see quite the same way. Take that how that comes in for you. Somebody's going to have some kind of another type of awakening, I think. Or chakras lighten up. Or something getting activated in a different way. Seeing light different. I've met a couple of people in my whole lifetime that have said, oh, I see shades of color that nobody can tell me what they are. You know. And they can't even describe it. They just say it's not red, blue, green. So maybe some kind of light energy. I think that's it. I think they're wanting me to leave it right there, guys. I'm not feeling anything forthcoming. One more, okay. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So it feels like they're saying surrender to whatever this is, and it's going to make sense over time for you. Because we've got the breakthrough in the process of self-change there. Okay? My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So it feels like they're saying don't hang on too tight. Okay? Don't hang on too tight and let this come in because this is meant for you. Okay? All paths lead home. Soul growth, study, higher learning. So, this just feels like somebody that's just opening up, that is not expecting it in some sort of way. You're going to see some kind of light patterns or make some sense of some things that other people can't. So, take that how that comes in for you. I'm going to leave it right there. I don't know who this message is for, but, this is some very fast-moving energy in some kind of way. Trust. It's happening for you, not to you. Lighthouse.